Alpough Show, the human spirit experiment, starts now.
And welcome. Welcome to Alpo. A couple of glitches there. I'm trying to work out some new stuff here. Thank you so much for being here. And this is Alpo, the human spirit experiment, where we experiment on the spirit to have a great experience. I could call it the human spirit experience, but there's lots of other things going on that we need to talk about. Now, before we begin, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to click on and subscribe to my channel. And I need you to click that bell on. So you click personalize and you click the bell. I really need you to do that, to click that bell, because I'm not actually popular on YouTube and in their search engines and everything. So please give me that opportunity that you can find me. So I want to welcome all those who are coming in now and who are coming in later. Today is an interesting study I'm going to do. May you always have enough today. May you always have enough right here and right now. And so I want to take this time for us to think together by slowing down our mind. Just take a little time here, because we're going to get you through. We're going to give you the secrets of how to get through. And once you can do that, you can speed up and you can go on with your life. Okay? But now, with all these things that are going on, one of the most important things is we cannot put our head into the sand. Okay? We have to face this head on with everything that's going on. You know, I could do a whole political show on everything that's going on, and I prepared a couple shows just for that, but I keep coming back to what is the message from Mother Sophia to pass on how we're going to get through. And so let's begin our discussion here on what's important. Okay, so may you always have enough. What does that really mean? All right. It's living in the moment of enough. That seems to be a tough thing. But it's something and a place that we should always be. Now, if you're not going to be in the what I would call the blessings of always have enough, then you're in the opposite realms, which is never enough. So you either always in the blessing of may you always have enough, to always in the negative of it's never enough. Okay. So now right now we're on the doorstep. We're on this doorstep with everything going on around the world. All right. And which puts us in a place of which way do we go? Which way? Which way's the best one for you? Which way should we stay? We keep going the way we're going this way, or we have to go that way another way, or is there the other way? Now, this is why we're taking this pause here, this pause to think about what world that we're in right now. And inflation is always putting us in a place where it's never enough. Okay, inflation. I want to address that here. I've seen the ramifications of what inflations. I've gone in and seen prices go up 50%, and it is a little frustrating, to say the least, that you're spending more now. I think that it's kind of safe to say, I'm going by my own experience, but I'm seeing literally 25% more on the grocery bill. So if you're, you know, spend $100, you're going to be spending $125 for the same thing. And so it just really makes um, these times that are really, really trying, and where is it going to put us? And plus, we're in this pandemic um, that's been going on also. And oh, did I say that wrong? I think I meant to say pandemic, but it's oh, okay. We'll just go with that. Um, and what is this all causing? You know, we're in a place right now where all we can do is watch, right? All we can do is watch. And the easiest thing that can make us be in the never enough place is division. And how is this division happening? Well, it's happening through world confusion. The you know, for every attack that's going on with Russia and the Ukraine, there's four or five other situations that have been going on for a long time, like Yemen and Somalia. Okay, the things that are going on in Syria, the things that's going on in Iran. There's all kinds of things, Brazil. And so one of the things, it's like, well, who's running the world? Now, I'm not, I don't want to get political here, but I want to get factual because the things that I want to say and I have to say have to be factual, and that you know we're basically nations under the United Nations, and all 178 countries signed off on the Agenda 21 back in the 90s, the early 90s, and this is showing more than anything about what's going on. For example, even in going to whether or not to invade another country, um, as a constitution, we're supposed to vote on it. Now, there hasn't been a vote since maybe World War II. Okay. You do know they voted on that, right? But the other ones have gone under the United Nations, following what the United Nation is. And so everything, the permissions and everything is being run from there. So where do we go from here? If I've said this to you before, now if you go and just look up I'll write this down for you so you understand what it is. Okay. Google Agenda 21. That's all you got to do. It's just Google Agenda 21. And basically, it's a 10-year plan, and on where the world is going to be in 10 years. And basically, um, the expression of you'll own nothing and you'll be happy because you'll be in the metaverse. And this is where the new commerce is coming. I'm just letting you know. You don't have to believe me. What you do need is to um, do your own study and do your own. Just look up Agenda 21. Okay, and it is. I'm not quoting you my quotes. I'm quoting you what this thing. We're going to do a whole show on this one day here, but again, I want you to understand your surroundings, which is the ninth part of wisdom from Mother Sophia, or number 8. I'm sorry. Be an adult of your surroundings. We have to understand where our surroundings is. So now where we're at here, and I remember, stick with me all the way in because I'm going to give you the secret to blessings, how to get more in your life. Okay, so right now where the rubber meets the road, that's an old saying, but hey, we are in a place where things are changing. Um, Inflation is is coming. If you don't know, the Russian, they just raised their interest rates to over 20%, and the economy is going to be following that. Jerome Powell, who is the head of the Federal Reserve Bank, says that inflation's coming, and since they control the money, okay, but inflation went up to like 16%, almost 20 under Jimmy Carter. So it's happened before. It can happen again. But now back then things were cheaper. You know, gas was 99 cents. So here we are on the rubber meets the road. Now, what do we need to do here? Okay. The main thing is we have to come up with a plan. Each one of us has to come up with a plan of how you're going to live. Okay. And that plan is very important because if you actually have some savings, you might consider uh, putting away some food. Um, I know we're saving up for a freezer right now. Okay. Because if you buy stuff now and what it could be a year from now could be completely outrageous. Now, this is not an end all to be all, but again, it's about coming up with a plan. A plan. So, as we're going forward here, and we were talking about where the rubber meets the road, then the part of that plan is many hands make light work. In other words, teamwork. All right. Now, if you're, someone who is by yourself, it's okay to ask for help. Okay. Asking for help is living in the moment. And it's actually okay to do that. So that is a plan where you're going to need some help. Also, it's very important for you to consider volunteering with the elderly and, seeing how they're doing. That's really important. All right. So it's okay. And also, yes, please, and excuse me is still in my vocabulary, and I hope that it's in yours. So, and also, let's be polite to each other. I think that the most important thing that's going on here is people are just not um, being polite because of the division that's going on. So, how to get more blessings in your life? Okay, what's the essence of abundance? Where's the first thing where we want to go here is with gratitude. Having gratitude attitude is the first place where we want to be in. Okay, gratitude. All right, you can say, well, okay, I'm gratitude. I have gratitude. Okay, but we're talking about how to get blessings in your life. Gratitude is just like putting the key in the ignition. Okay, now this is the most important thing that I'm going to say here. The most important thing I'm going to say here is the key. The key to get blessings in your life is to count your blessings. Count your blessings. Now, why do I say count your blessings? Well, it's no different than when you're getting ready to go out and you look into your wallet and you count how much money that you have. And according to how much money you have, is where you're going to go that night. Okay. But also counting your blessings is putting a foundation of what you have. Okay. Now, almost everyone who comes to me and is down and out and feels like the world is against them, I say to them, you want to get out, you need to count your blessings. When you count your blessings, it's like putting something in the bank and letting the interest increase on it. Okay? By counting your blessings. I have my health. I have a roof over my head. I have clothing. I have a car. It has gas. Okay. I may not have money right now, although I want, but I have the ability to go get those because I have the blessing of health, a roof over my head, clothes, gas in my car, and the ability to drive it. So, this is the secret sauce to blessings. Okay. See, the thing that Mother has taught me is that life is simple. And the most important keys sound like that they're not that powerful. But I'm guaranteeing you that if you can count your blessings right now, you will see an abundance within 3 days. You will see a blessing. You will see something. If you can count your blessings 3 days in a row, then you will see a blessing that you have not heard. You see, we're in a world that we were what? Born into. We were born here. And by the blessing of your mother carrying you for 9 months and 18 years or more, your mother and your father, we were born in here. And in its own way, it's not your fault that you were born here. But again, you're born here. It may not be your fault, but you're still responsible. You are still responsible for your spirit. You are responsible for your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your body, the love you give, the surroundings you are in, the relationships. And the most important is your decisions. And part of that, your decisions, is deciding how are you going to act. Are you going to be someone who may you always have enough, or you are living in the never enough? All these things are just distractions, okay? All of it is. It's just distractions. We're the one who decide which way do we go? Which way do we go? How does our mind think? Are we feel like we're living in luxury? We're a team, okay? Or we just going to stick our head in the sand and have an attitude. What's the attitude? The attitude is living in never enough. Sometimes, it's like I don't know, you're in a world wrestling match and you got to fight to make it through. But you have to be your own personal champ. You do. You have to be your champ. You have to be the one who has to conquer. You has to be the one to make you the king or the queen of your own life. It starts now. It starts right now. I can change your life right now if you take this time to count your blessings. Count them. They mean something. In the worst times of my life, and I've had them, what's gotten me through is counting my blessings, because sometimes you don't realize all your blessings that you have. You don't realize the blessings that you have. The blessings that you can't see unless you, what? What do? You have to think. You have to think. Most of us are just moving so fast. You look, and we're just staying in one spot. But if you sit back and you meditate on your blessings, on the blessings that you have, you will be free. Do it for 3 days, and you're going to see a blessing. And I look forward to your comments. Okay. Please leave your comments. You can always comment if you need to talk to me I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch. Tomorrow's going to be one of our favorite days. It's Wednesday tomorrow, and we have the lovely Het Haru, and we're going to be talking about chakras. And tomorrow we're talking about the heart plexus, the sacred love that you have within yourself, as Het Haru's chamber opens up tomorrow. So I want to thank you all for your time here tonight and growing with me in my channel. I will be going to TikTok. We'll be doing a lot more TikTok here coming forward here. I got a new format I'm going to be doing, and I'm excited about it. My whole thing is to reach the world and tell them about Sophia. So, have a wonderful evening. Please subscribe to my channel. And I have some other videos here that you'll be able to watch. Pick one. I'll see you all tomorrow with Het Haru. Oh, yeah, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Mountain Time. No, 6 o'clock Pacific Time. 7 o'clock Mountain. 8 o'clock Central. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll see you.